guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a DIY video. I haven't done one in ages and I know you all like it. So the idea for this one came from, I was watching the Runaways, the movie, again the other day, and you know this scene here where Kirsten Stewart as Joan Jett is making a Sex Pistols t-shirt. That gave me a really cool idea. I don't own a Joan Jett t-shirt, unfortunately, and I want to. So what better way than to make it ourselves? So I went into town, literally went into New Look, because all you're going to want is a plain t-shirt, just a really cheap, simple, plain tee. So I got this grey crop top length one. Obviously we're going to make it a little bit shorter because I don't want neat edges on it. You're also going to need, and I will put the link to this in the description box below, you're going to want some fabric paint. So this is the PBO. It's a fabric textile one, so basically it's supposed to be on fabric rather than just going out and buying any old spray paint. I wanted to make sure I got a fabric one so that once we've done it, it can get washed and it will still stay on the clothing. So yeah, we got this one, and this is in the colour black. They do a range of colours, but I wanted that classic black colour. You're also going to want some fabric scissors. So we got those. Some safety pins. This is just a pack I got of varying sizes, because why not? And you're going to want your stencils. I will show you how I made these in the next bit. So there we are. Alright, so step one is you're going to want to find the logo you want to do. So I chose this one. I'm not putting the black hearts bit in, we're just using the Joan Jett. So what I did was then I traced around that. If you want to freehand it, but I traced around it onto plain white paper. So this is the her surname Jett. The other piece that I've already done and cut out is like over here, but I'll show you in a second. And you're going to want a piece of scrap cardboard. You're also going to want a ruler and a Stanley knife. Obviously, if you are young, please get adults' permission and supervision to be using a Stanley knife, or better yet, just get them to do it for you. It's probably going to be easier. And then all we're going to do is literally, so you're going to hold the piece of paper. You can sellotape it on, but it takes too much time. So I'm just going to hold the piece of paper on top of the cardboard, and then I'm going to Stanley knife around the letters using my ruler. So once you've carved it all out, you should be left with your two stencils. Obviously, because she's got a O and an A in her name, what I have done is kept these little letters, because we're going to want these bits, because I don't want it just to be like I don't want it to look just like that. I do want the distinctness in there. So we're going to take these when we go and paint. And we got this as well. So yeah, they are our stencils. And now we can go and have some fun. Okay, so unlike in the movie, we are going to do this outside because I do not want to ruin my carpet. So we've got our t-shirt. And what I'm going to do is I've got another piece of cardboard. And I'm just going to shove that on the inside because I don't want the paint sinking through. I'm going to do that, make sure it's kind of like centre. And then go like this. And I'm just going to wrap it around, you know, like they do in shops. You buy a shirt and it's all wrapped in. Then I'm just there. So then, if I just bring you over here, we've got this situation going on. So I've got another piece of cardboard here, and we're just gonna get some spray paint going on. Okay, so that doesn't blow away because it is a little bit breezy out there. Alright, I'm going to go and put this on the kitchen side. Here we are. And now we just wait 15 minutes, and then apparently in 15 minutes time you iron it for 5 minutes, and that is what seals it in. So I shall see you in 20 minutes. Okay, I'm back and I bought a cup of tea with me. Because if I was ironing, why not? Okay, so this shirt looks so cool. Look what we created. I'm so happy with how this has turned out. Like, ridiculously happy with how this has turned out. I mean, I haven't even like cut it up yet. So this is gonna be sick. So now I'm just going to, these sleeves are like ridiculously long. So I'm going to trim the sleeves into a nicer length, and you know what? I don't actually know if I want to take any length off of it. Where's that gonna? Yeah, I do want to take some of that length off as well. So to the cutting table. So just gonna, all right, so what I'm doing is I'm just folding it in half because obviously I wanted to take some length off of those sleeves. So what I'm gonna do is because I want it slightly longer at the top, so I'm just gonna give it like a diagonally shape sort of thing. So I'm going to go not from the actual seam, but just like next to it. And the reason I'm doing it in half is because then both the sleeves can get cut at the same time and be even. And because I'm doing it at like a slight curve, it can get into the right shape. So I'm just going to perfect that up a little bit. As punk as this DIY project is supposed to be, I can't help but be a little perfectionist. Alright, okay, that will just have to do. Okay, and so then the same again is going to happen on the bottom because I want some of that length cut off because I want it to actually be a crop top. So we're going to go, I'm roughing it here. And because it's backwards, I can't even see the design. This is bad move. I would advise doing this with the print on the front. And trying it on first and like carrying a marker where you want it. But as I've said in a previous video, I'm pretty good at knowing because I do it so often. So happy days. Now we've got some better sleeves. So what I'm going to do now with the sleeves is just pull the fabric so it curls up, look. So it doesn't look quite as, so it just looks a bit looser and not so, oh my god, you've just cut that. You just got to pull it a tiny little bit and it rolls up, which is the effect we're going for. Now with the top, so with this part here, obviously I'm going to cut out the label. And yes, for any of those keen-eyed people, this is a children's top for 14 to 15-year-olds, but it does fit me. There we go. So I've taken that label off. And what we're going to do now is just, again, like we did on the sleeves, but we're going to do it on the collar. You're not ripping it, like you're not trying to tear it, you're just trying to loosen it up. So take a little bit and just go round and just give it a stretch. You will hear a slight cracking noise, but that's okay. That's just the seam stretching out, because obviously they're made in a factory, so they're sewn, sorry, really tight. So that's what we're just loosening up. And then you end up with something like this. So it's all a bit looser. I'm going to take our safety pins, and just like in the film, we are just going to pierce a few of those through the collar. Okay, and there we have it. Here is our cool new Joan Jett shirt. Let's try it on. Okay, so this is officially awesome. Look how loose fitting this is and so comfy. I have cut it to the perfect size, like length for me, because I like my crops to sit just above where the smallest part of my body is. So that when I'm wearing higher-waisted jeans, there's a little bit of skin, but not much. But look how cool this print is. Like, look at this. I cannot not get over how cool this has turned out. This is amazing. Okay, anyway, I'm going to keep, like, staring at this shirt now. I might just keep it on. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to click that little thumbs up sign and subscribe, because I've got a lot more DIY projects on the way. Between playing bass and recording songs, all I've got is like a whole list of DIY projects I wanted to get done. But I am so happy I've done this one. So I will see you on the next one.